Guys, feast your eyes on the class of 82. Undeniably the most collectible air-cooled 100 ever made. These are highly sought after for the Marty Tripe's Revenge series and some Southern California Moto and MX Rewind this weekend at Unadilla. This would be the bike to show up with. This one is an absolutely spectacular example, one of the best ones we've had. This is from, the bike came from the Tisco Racing, the Roy Thacker collection of 93 bikes we bought out of Texas coming up on a year ago, and we saved the best for last. This one here was, all the Roy's bikes were good frames, good engine cases, good original core bikes, either restored to an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10, or perfectly suited for that. And this one he had set up for racing, went through, rebuilt the engine, ported and polished the engine, did a bunch of stuff to it, rode it a few times, and then with 93 bikes, you can't ride them all, right? So, and Roy's my age, so a lot of these were just collector's items. We took this bike, realized that it needed to be taken to the next level, so we took it right down to the frame, and everything was redone on this bike. The frame was painted the original gloss black. The engine was completely dismantled and rebuilt from the crank up, new bearings, new seals, new base gasket, new head gasket. The cylinder was sent out to LA sleeve and re-sleeved to the tune of $427 with a brand new stock bore piston, rings, top end bearing. The intake has new reed valves. The car's been rebuilt. The airbox is restored to brand new condition with a new twin air filter on it. The head has been vapor honed and decarbonized and polished. The ports were cleaned up a bit and polished a bit. The exhaust on it is direct from the UK from Red 64 Racing. That's a brand new handmade cold pipe with the matching handmade silencer and a brand new powder coated yellow handmade aluminum Red 64 Racing tank from the UK. Spectacular fit and finish on this tank. Brand new fuel petcock, new fuel lines. It still has the Yamaha and energy induction box on this side with the decal on it. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, these are the highest value air-cooled 100 ever made. In fact, I've seen ones with we've auctioned ones off that needed engine rebuilds that sold for 5G. So this one here has been completely gone through. It's race ready. And check out the frame rails on this before we put it on the stand. Frame rails are absolutely pristine condition. Not a single ding on that frame rail. Not a single ding on this frame rail. The engine cases are mint, and these are the original factory wheel set and spokes, and they're perfectly straight, indicating this bike probably has a total ride time of maybe 20 hours before it was stripped down to the frame in that soft Texas sand. Let's put it up on the stand and we'll go over everything else that was done on it. This one was restored here at Kaplan Cycles by Mr. Perfect himself, Devin Obb. He's a self-admitted perfectionist, and as you can see, this bike is absolutely beautiful. Starting at the front, the forks were cleaned and polished. The fork lowers were repainted. The fork seals were replaced, and the fork sliders. The fork uppers are in chrome, is in mint shape with no pitting or anything. Brand new tire wrapped on the original rim. New tube, new rim strip, new front brake pads. The front fender is new. The front number plate is new. It's got a brand new set of mica metals, aluminum bars with a period correct Yamaha crossbar pad. Custom graphics by my honey, Steiger Designs, Christy. She's been doing our graphics for 8 years here, and she does beautiful work. A new matching set of shorty dogleg black levers. It's got new ODI grips, a new throttle assembly, new fuel cap and hose with the gold tip on it to go with the brand new powder coated aluminum fuel tank. Brand new seat cover, new seat foam, new side number plates with the Steiger Designs graphics with this cool trick pinstripe all the way around it and the Yamaha logo. Rear fender is brand new, rear tire is brand new, rear tube is brand new. The swing arm was repainted, the frame was repainted, the engine cases were completely vapor honed and repainted when the bike was all dismantled. Both engine covers on both sides are repainted. The pegs were removed and repainted, and the bike looks, runs, and sounds like a brand new motorcycle. Everything on it's been completely gone through. It's got a brand new sprocket, brand new on the rear, brand new sprocket mount bolts. It's got a new gold chain, new counter shaft sprocket. The chain slider is brand new. The chain guide is new. The original swing arm and wheel set is in mint shape on this. These are highly sought after for vintage racing, and a lot of guys, they'll bolt on an IT 175 swing arm. This one was left stock and original, but you can put a 175 swing arm and shock on it. You can put a 175 cylinder on it, but then it doesn't really qualify for the 100 class. unless you think you can get away with it. Even an IT200 will fit on this, because this is the same bottom end that they made the 175 and 200 on, same bolt pattern. So it's overbuilt. They're super reliable, the most reliable 100 ever made, in my opinion. And it's a spectacular piece. There's new hardware everywhere on the bike. Every nut and bolt, all of the black painted surfaces of the bike have been restored, including the triple clamps, the frame, the rear brake pedal. Any part on this bike that's black has been restored and repainted. All the silver has been repainted, including the swing arm, the fork lowers, and there's a ton of new components on the bike. The ignition system has also been upgraded with a brand new HPI ignition. The sleeve was cylinder sleeve was redone by LA Sleeve. The ports were cleaned up by Mr. Perfect himself here. Of course, new gear oil. I think I pretty much covered everything. The intake manifold is brand new on the bike also. So no bolt was left unturned. This is a full frame off resto. This one was done, Devin said 46 hours. I was like, are you sure? I know we've been working on this thing on and off for months, but he said 46 hours. So that's what we're going with. And at $150 an hour, that's $67.50 plus $3,285 in new parts. So the total on this work order is $10,180. That doesn't include the $600 to ship it from Texas or the cost of the bike. So this one's not going to be cheap, but it's going to be worth it. It's dialed to the nines and ready to race. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. We can finance this for you. We can ship it anywhere in the continental U.S., licensed, enclosed, insured, transport, and it's an absolutely beautiful bike. If you stayed with us this far, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. We just checked our analytics. Like 90% of the people that watch the channel, we get 30 million views a month on all our platforms, and we only have 367,000 subscribers. It doesn't cost you anything. All you got to do is hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell. It'll help us grow the channel, and it'll bring more kick-ass classics like this to your living room with you, so you can watch us ride these bikes. So, and if you are subscribed, double check, because a lot of times you get unsubscribed. I don't know how that happens, but a lot of people tell me they get unsubscribed by eBay. So I'm not sure what that's about, but put a comment in there if you know anything about these YZs, or you have had one before, and give Junior a call if you're interested in buying it. We can help you out and get it right to your door, and you'll be ready to take it to MX Rewind. It's this weekend though. You better hustle up. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.